What's up people, welcome back to my channel once again, and congratulations to all of you who has been nominated for the scholarship. And now it's time to get prepared for the entrance exam and the interview. So today's video is about entrance exam and the interview. Stay tuned.
Hotel Alpha Bravo Delta Yankee at holding point runway 22 left, ready for departure.
Hotel Delta Yankee runway 22 left, 3 wind from 320 degrees 5 knots, 1 aircraft over Hopi.
Runway 22 left, 3, 1 aircraft over Hopi.
So guys, congratulations once again for being nominated for the scholarship, and you're already one step ahead for the scholarship process. So now you have to do very well in the exam. You have to do the test and exams very carefully, and the interview as well. That's why I'm here, and I'm trying to help you to do your best in the exam and to have your best interview so that you are selected for the scholarship and you can come to Hungary. So the first question about the exam is like, what are the subjects that you have to sit for the exam? Well, it's different for the different major. If you are selected for engineering, any kind of engineering, maybe mechanical engineering, food engineering, or maybe civil engineering, electrical engineering, so maybe you have to do the exam on physics and mathematics. If you're from biology, maybe you have to do the exam from biology and English. If you're for business studies, maybe you have to do the exam for mathematics and English as well. So it depends on your major. So please follow the email that has been given from the university, that which subject you have to prepare for the exam. That depends on your major, as I already told you. So keep an eye on your email to know the exact subject you have to sit for the exam. Well, another most important question is how to prepare for the exam. So I'm gonna give you some tips about how to prepare for the exam. So about the syllabus and the question pattern. So for the syllabus for the undergraduate, because I was not selected for masters, so I don't have much idea about the masters, but for the bachelor applicants, for the undergraduate applicants, I can give you an idea about the syllabus. So if you have studied your HSC properly, like your physics and mathematics, if you're for engineering, that's well enough. And if you applied, or if you prepared yourself for the admission test, and that is well enough for your this admission test as well, the entrance exam as well, because the questions are not really hard and it's more of a basic questions. If you study for your HSC exams and admission test, that's gonna be your preparation for this entrance exam as well. And well, the university sometimes can give you some syllabus. They will email you about the syllabus, that on which topics of physics, on which topics of mathematics you're going to have your entrance test. So keep an eye on your email as well, so that you can prepare yourself more for the entrance exam. And I know most of you will ask me like, do you have any sample questions? Well, it's an online exam, so for the online exam you will have your sample question online as well. And if you log in, because they will give you a login system, if you log into the system, you can find the sample questions. Right now I don't have those logins anymore because I have already finished the exam, but in the university website sometimes they publish some sample tests. So for the University of Debrecen that I am studying in, I can give you some idea of the sample test. So in the description box I given you the links, so you can go to the links and you can check some sample test as well, and you can prepare yourself. So the next comes the interview. And guys, one thing, do not skip the video, because I'm gonna give you exclusive tips once again, because I always give you those tips to be selected for the scholarship. So if you don't watch the full video, you will not understand so many things, maybe you'll miss out something. So please do not skip and watch the video until the end, because I will give you some exclusive tips. So for the interview, if you did well in the examination, they're gonna invite you for an interview. It depends on the university, like sometimes your admission coordinator or a student coordinator is gonna take you that interview. Sometimes your professor related to your major take that interview. Sometimes some other professors from mathematics or physics, they're gonna take an interview. So it always depends on the universities, but don't worry about that. Whoever takes the interview is the same. And before the interview, please be well dressed and be in a room where you have adequate light and you have adequate space, so that the interviewer is happy with your environment or your attire and gesture and posture. So please make sure that you are well dressed. And the most important is like, what are the questions the interviewer is going to ask you. So for the interviewers, they ask you some basic questions like all of the scholarship process, like why did you select Hungary, why did you choose Hungary, why did you choose this university, why did you choose this major, what's your future plan, what's your motivation about the subject, what you're gonna do after graduation, and everything like about your major. And sometimes he or she may gonna ask you a question about your entrance exam, how well did you do, because he will have the result already. So he will ask you what are the mistakes you made and what are the questions you did really well. Maybe from those topics he's gonna ask you some questions to test that actually you have the theory in your brain or not. So be well prepared for the examination topics, that it's not only the exam they're going to ask you a question, it's also in the interview that they're going to ask you some questions from the exam as well. So please be well prepared for the interview as well, the questions that I have already discussed to you. So make an answer, like try to answer yours by yourself in front of the mirror, so it looks more confident before the interview. So guys, finally comes the exclusive tips. So as a part of the exclusive tips for today's video, the first tip is you must have to take care of your time during the exam, because there might be some hard questions, there might be some easy questions. Please look at the timetable, because you may running out of time. So please make sure that you are answering the questions in time, so that you don't lack of time and you don't leave any question unanswered. So please be careful about the timing during your exam. And another tip is about the sample question. So mostly that I have seen from my experience is like the real test exam questions are similar as the sample test, because sometimes they change the numbers, sometimes they change something, very little something, and it's more or less similar as the sample test. So make sure you're doing the sample test over and over again, and you are learning those theories, those formulas and everything by heart, and so that this can help you in the real exam. So that is very important tip, is like you must excel in the sample test. Please make sure and be careful about the sample test, and make sure you understand, you know the sample test questions very well, and I'm sure like you're gonna do well in the exam if you have very good knowledge over the sample test. So guys, that's all for today's video, and I wish you good luck on your exam, and I wish you good luck on your interview as well, and I really hope that you're gonna get the scholarship, and I'm gonna see you here in Debrecen. And those who are from University of Debrecen, definitely I'm gonna meet you guys here, and we're gonna have fun here. So that's all for today. If you like my video, and if this video helps a little bit, so please do subscribe to my channel and support me, so that I can make more videos and I can be more inspired by this, that guys are supporting me and I can make more videos as well. So please stay tuned and subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and mostly always if you have any question, ask me in the comment and I will try to reply as soon as possible. Till then, have a nice day. Bye bye. See you.